A new report on car subscriptions. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. The Boston Consulting Group is out with a report headlined, Driving Success in Car Subscriptions. It says subscriptions have gone from a fringe idea to a legitimate growing business. And with us from one of those businesses is Auto CEO and co-founder Max Meier. Great to see you again, Max.
Great to see you, Fred, again.
And Finn took part in this study by the Boston Consulting Group. So let's chat about some of the key takeaways here. I guess first, customers are most concerned with price. That shouldn't be a surprise to many of us.
Exactly. So that was definitely one of our learnings. So when we started Finn in 2019, in the early days, we thought, so it's all about flexibility. So we thought it's all about like a monthly flexibility that ideally you can swap your vehicle over the weekend and things like that. But then we introduced longer terms, and we saw that there is one thing that is even more important back then, and probably that will never go out of fashion, and that is affordability. So making a good deal. And we found the perfect sweet spot for us being a 1-year subscription. So meaning that people commit to driving the same car for 1 year, but then it comes with a real affordable price.
And we should clarify for people what exactly a subscription is and how it's different from a typical lease on a vehicle.
Absolutely. So a car subscription, it is similar. So it is similar, of course. However, it's kind of like a leasing 2.0. So it's fully online. So you can go on our website or on our iOS or Android app, and you can book your car subscription in 2 to 3 minutes. So it's really super simple. It's like buying a pair of shoes on Amazon.com. And then it's a very quick availability. So all our cars are quickly available within a few days or weeks. And we deliver the car then to your doorstep, and it's all inclusive. And all inclusive means it's like our subscription rate, the monthly rate our users pay, include everything but fueling or charging. So that means it's including the insurance, it's including the delivery, there's no down payment, and it's also, for example, including all things maintenance.
It's interesting because very often insurance rates can vary by a person's record, their age, where they live. So you're able to include this all in one, but you have to, I guess, be looking at your customer here.
And we do. We have we do have a sophisticated underwriting procedure in place. So we look at many different data points, like your driver record, like your FICO score, and so on, of course. So all the things a bank would also do, or an insurance. And then we have a pretty high threshold, to be honest, where because we are a startup, we cannot go, like we can enter some risks, but not all of them at once. And then above that threshold, we offer the same price for everyone.
And customers, what you found in this study, or what the Boston Consulting Group found in this study, was that the people are looking for variety, and the customer experience is really of prime importance here, isn't it?
Absolutely. So I think there are like three kind of golden rules of e-commerce. One of it is, we talked about it, it's price, affordability. The second one is actually quick availability. That's also always super important. And the third one is vast assortment. And that's basically true for every e-commerce store, to every the cheaper your products are, the quicker they are available, and the more you have, the higher the conversion rate goes. And that's also absolutely true for our business. So the more brands, the more vehicles we offer, the more demand we see for our car subscriptions.
What do we know about the customer here? How are they different from a typical car buyer or someone out leasing a vehicle?
Well, they are younger. So our average customer is 36 years old, but they're not like not so much in the 20s. So they're much more in their 60% of our users are actually families in their 30s or 40s. So this is the core. Our core target group is kind of like families living in suburbs out of close to large cities, and they need a car like they need a house. So 80% of our people use their fin car as their primary car.
And you not only work with consumers, do you also work with businesses?
We do, and we in Germany we are very active with businesses. They're already a substantial share, actually, 40% and more goes directly to small and medium-sized businesses. So these are businesses of all kinds. While we have not yet started B2B in the US, but we'll launch it soon, to be honest.
Well, you did share data with the Boston Consulting Group here, but you, at the same time, I'm sure, respected the privacy of your customers. Tell us a bit about that.
Sure. So of course, when we share data, it's always fully anonymous. So absolutely, we take care of the data of our customers. We are still from Germany, and they're like, the data privacy laws are much stricter than the US even. Yes. So for example, a few data points I already shared. So for example, that 85% of our customers go for a 12-month subscription period, and that 8 out of 10 customers put the price above flexibility, or also that 80% of our customers use their fin car as their primary car.
Very interesting. So let's talk about 2023. What's in store for you? We saw all of your growth in 2022.
Yeah, so we are continue to grow very rapidly. So we grew last year in the US in our first year, when we launched in the US 2 times faster than we were growing in Germany in our first year. So our product offering is received very well, despite being very new. So to be honest, like this car subscription thing is very new in America. So when when people come to us, they have really many questions around it, and that's why we really need to explain it, almost like educate people what a car subscription is. But still, then when people really understand it, they quickly get it, and you really like it.
And the vehicle selection is growing. Tell us about that and what you anticipate for this year.
Yes, so we are constantly, of course, talking to all OEMs and all large dealership groups. I think I've also already shared it with you that we in the US we buy all our vehicles typically through large dealership groups. Of course, the elephant in the room in past 2 years was that supply was very short. So it was really hard to purchase vehicles, but that situation is getting better and better. So production went up again, supply is getting better and better, and that's why we also will see more and more brands and models on our website,
including more electric vehicles.
Yes, absolutely. So right now we have some nice Teslas on our website. We have the ID.4 SUV from Volkswagen on our website. But also many more electric vehicles will come. So I think this year will be also a pretty big year for EVs in the United States of America. Of course, one thing will be the tax benefits, but also like the sheer amount of new electric vehicles that are coming to the market. So I think there are dozens of fully new EV models that are coming to the market just this year. So I think it will be very exciting to see how really like the mass market adoption when it will happen in the US.
Do the tax benefits work against you? Would more people maybe look at buying rather than subscribing to a vehicle, or are you able to claim some of those benefits? I don't know how it works, and pass them along to customers.
Yeah, so it's pretty like we are treated pretty equally. So we also benefit from them as any other customer would. So yeah, we of course cannot like give a 5,000 tax credit for 400 subscription over to the customer, but in the end, we benefit it from customers, and then we benefit it from the tax credit, and then we hand it over through yeah, more affordability when it comes to our subscription offers.
And of course, a company like Tesla, and you have some of their vehicles, their pricing has been pretty volatile with a significant decrease of late. So how does that work for your customers in terms of your pricing?
Well, our customers are not affected because, of course, our prices. So during the subscription, of course, so our subscription is typically there for an annual term, and so we like keep, of course, the prices fixed, and so they do not need to take any kind of like resale risk or so. But also the good news is that yeah, typically we also do not take such resale risk. So we purchase vehicles, but we already have yeah, on the other hand on the other side of the holding period, we have partners in place that are have already purchased our vehicles. So that's also why we are not affected by these price decreases, because yeah, we were still surprised. I think we were seeing some price decreases coming already, and that was also the reason why we have like entered no risks in that regard.
So an exciting year ahead, I guess, for Finn. And territorially, what can we expect to see in the US in terms of your growth?
Yeah, so we are currently live in roughly 10 states in the northeast of America, and we will expand to further states. So stay tuned, and then maybe we can hop on another call as soon as we have published that.
Terrific. Well, the website is Finn.auto. Max Meier, thank you for spending time with us once again.
Thank you, Fred.